What if you could turn a simple photo of Broad Street, Lagos into a high-budget cinematic film? Today, I'm using Higgsfield Cinema Studio to prove that AI cinema is no longer theoretical. We are going from frame to film, using professional camera simulation to create a cinematic world. So now, for us to be able to start creating cinematic videos, we are going to first of all talk about how this cinema studio works. So what I'm going to do now is to go over to the place that say cinema studio. So if you actually come over to the cinema studio, this is the way the cinema studio looks like and everything in details. So for you to be able to start creating a video or start creating a cinema video in this platform, you had to generate an image and then convert them to video, to a cinematic videos. And there are some step-by-step processes on how you can actually do that. But let me show you some certain things you are going to actually see in the platform. So for you to start creating videos in the platform, there is the place that say batch size, where you are going to create video per batch. So there is batch, you can decide to create video that has a template or 4 templates, or you can decide to create a video that only have a one particular template. So this is the place you can actually select that batch and their design, whether interval or back shot. So this exact place is resolution. So there is 1K resolution, 2K resolution, and 4K resolution. So in 4K resolution, it will give you much detail than 2K resolution. So if I actually select 4K resolution, it will actually create a high quality image while also requesting for a higher coin from us. So we are going to also proceed with 2K resolution for creating this exact wonderful image. So after that, we are going to go over to the place to select the camera design, the lens, and the ratio. So right here, this is the exact place to select your camera design. So there is this particular camera, ARRI Alexa 35. I don't know how to pronounce them more, but you can actually see it right here. There is IMAX film camera. There is different types of camera you can actually see in the screen. So for my video today, I'm going to be making use of this exact Alexa 35 or whatever. So this exact place is the place you can actually select the camera lens. There are different types of camera lens. You can actually see there is Canon K35, there is L1 micro. There is different type of camera lens which I'm going to actually select any type of my choice. So I'm going to be using this ARRI Signature Prime. So this is what I'm going to be using. So right here is focal length. Focal length is the position and the position you want the exact video to be. So if let's assume that you use 50 lens, it will be more bold. Okay, to be more bold. If you use 25 lengths, it will be more good, but also nice and giving you the portrait you want. And there is also 14mm, there is 8mm lens. So depending, but for my video today, I'm going to be using 24mm lens. So you have set these things. What you are going to do now is to generate your image. There are 2 types of image generation you are going to be actually doing right here. There is a picture image generation where you are going to download a picture in your browser like I did right here. You can actually see this is Bridge Saint Lagos. So this is it right here that you can actually see. So I went to my browser and downloaded a particular image and then use it to tell it to give me a cinematic mood for that particular image, and it will actually do that. Why this particular one is the one I just generated using the exact prompt. The prompt I gave it to it. I gave it a prompt and it generated that exact image for me, which I'm going to also show you in this video. What I'm going to do now is to write a prompt. So the first prompt I actually give to this exact AI is this: cinematic film lighting, overcast dramatic sky, realistic streak motion 8K hyper realistic texture and high-end color grading. So this is what I actually told you to actually generate for me without any particular picture. So let's see what it did. Okay, remember when I'm trying to generate this, I leave it in batch size, byte size 4. So I can actually see right here in progress there is 4 images being generated immediately for me. You can actually see this is what it actually generated for us right now. Cinematic film lighting, overcast dramatic sky, and this is the dramatic sky, this is the exact stuff it's actually generated for us right here. So this is the exact image. So let's use another image by providing a particular image for it to be able to generate that for us. So I'm going to actually click right here and then select this image. I have already uploaded it so that it will not take much of our time. So if I select this exact image and then click on generate, okay, so you can actually see that it's still in batch 4. Let's see what it will actually generate for us. So right now you can actually take a look at this image that it actually generated for us right now. That image that is in Lagos, you can actually see the exact image I gave to it, and this is what it actually came out with. So right now what I'm going to do now is to actually download the exact one that suits me. Now what I'm going to do now is to also give it another prompt that will make it look futuristic and more quality. So let me show you. Now I'm going to delete this, and this is the exact prompt I gave to it using the image I just downloaded. I'm going to use this exact image which is loading right now to be able to tell it to this is Lagos Broad Street in the year 299 not today. Cinematic fog, non-sign on old building, flying vehicle in the distance, 8K hyper realism. So this is what I told you to do, and this have been uploaded, which is the one that it generated for us. What I'm going to do now is to click on generate. So let's see what it will generate. I'm still using this 4/4 size, batch size. So I'm going to reduce it to 1 so that it will make our work more faster. So guys, you can actually see that it have actually generated that this is people walking, this is the exact person, this is the exact flying car. So there are different types of cars you can actually see. We actually converted the exact this taxi car to a professional and good looking 290 something car. So I'm going to use this one that is actually flying to use as an example, and the people that are still there also. So after we have actually done that, what I'm going to do now is to generate another prompt. And this as a prompt, we are not going to provide a particular image for it. We are going to use already generated by this bot for you to see how its own is, and then we can compare it together in our video. So what I'm going to do now is to remove this and put in another prompt. This is what I write in my prompt. Don't worry, you'll be asking yourself, how do you get prompts? You can actually generate a prompt using any particular AI, whether ChatGPT, Gemini, Google Gemini, or any particular AI to generate a prompt. Just tell the exact AI, even this AI can do it. Tell the exact AI, this is what you want, and definitely they will give out a prompt that will match that your initiative and the way you want something to be. So right now I will say white shorts, hyper realistic, futuristic Lagos at night, rain, snack, pavement, lone traveler in a hoodie jacket walking towards a glowing tower. So I'm going to simply click on generate right now, and that will actually generate. Remember, I reduced this exact batch size to 1. That's why it's actually generating only one particular image. So guys, you can actually see right here that it have generated this exact image. What I'm going to do now is to download this exact image. Remember, we maintain the exact camera lens throughout the exact image we are generating. So these are the camera lens I use. You can also choose your options, that the one that actually suits you, to be able to start generating your own. So now what we are going to do now is to convert these exact pictures, images, to a cinematic videos. And what I'm going to do now is to click on video to be able to generate that. This is the one I actually generated before, but let me show you how to do that. Now what I'm going to do is to first of all actually provide a prompt. because we have already generated a picture, let me provide a prompt, then I'm going to show you how to place the pictures. Here, this is the exact prompt I actually got: hyper-realistic cinematic film of Broad Street, Lagos in the year 2099. Futuristic non-sign of building, flying car in a distant sky, wet and rainy streets, reflection, 8K resolution, high-end theme, color grading, dramatic mode, lighting. So this is what I actually explained. Then what I'm going to do now is put my start frame and my end frame. So what I'm going to do is to go over to the place to upload my start frame. So this is my start frame, which is loading, and I'm also going to upload. After that, I'm going to upload my end frame, and then we can proceed to that. So when we are actually proceeding to uploading our stuff, let me also show you some certain things you can do. So when you are waiting, you can actually position your movement. So if you click on movement, this is the place you can actually finalize the type of movement you want the exact cinematic video to be. So there are types of movement. There is static, there is handheld, there is zoom out, zoom in, camera follow, pan left, pan right, tight up, tight down, upbeat around, drawing and drawing in and drawing out. There are other types of this as position we can use. So my favorite one right here, and depending on your video mode, is this. So this is the one I'm going to be using. So drawing in is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to actually place it there, and this exact place should be my seconds, the duration. There is 5 seconds and there is 10 seconds. You can actually choose the one, but I'm going to use 10 seconds to give our video a gap and more frequent way to demonstrate what we want to show. So after that, here is for sound, audio. If you want it to have an audio, this is an turn off timer where you can actually see slow motion. So this is slow motion. You can actually turn it in, turn it on, or turn it off. Okay, so right now we are going to click on this to see our first start frame. We are going to put in our start frame and then upload our end frame. If you're actually enjoying this video so far and you are not yet subscribed to my channel, go now to subscribe. Comment what you think in the comment section. If you will try this video or this platform out, comment in the comment section. Or if you have any particular thing you want me to also discuss with you or explain further, comment it in the comment section. I will be attending to that. So when you have actually done that, what you are going to do next is to actually click on generate. So we are going to actually wait for this to actually generate in the screen, and then we see how the result is. So right here, this is the video I have actually generated and how it is.
They say the city never forgets. In the shadows of the glowing towers, this is Lagos. This is the future.
So this is the way you can actually generate a cinematic video on Higgsfield Cinema Studio right away, and it's very easy to understand and navigate, and it's one of the top 1 platform that provide with a premium package of AI categories that can allow you to create or generate any particular video in a cheaper price. So go now and check it out and tell me what you think in the comment section. Use the link in the description to reach it out.